Watch your dad's neck stretch out. This is really healthy for him. See how it stretches?
Yeah, it kind of like, it's kind of like a turtle and like, they're like in the shell of it and then like I'm out of my shell! Yay! Like my neck is out of my shell.
We need James on our marketing team. I couldn't have said that any better. What's going on, YouTube family? Hey, we're back at it again for another amazing day, putting this healing hands on all those patients out there. We're saving lives one at a time. Let's get it. Yeah, this is a retrolithiasis in L5. That means relaxed vertebrae. Slip backwards. What sports did you play, Nina? Volleyball. A lot of jumping around. Did you play college or?
No.
Gotcha. So this machine takes the posterior out of the L5. Okay, good. Now we'll get you on your side. You can face me first, okay, Nina? And then all the way out. There. There, we got it. Your Thursday just got better.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good.
Good to see you. Are you helping your dad work today?
Yeah.
You are. Great work. You ready for some adjustments?
Yeah.
You tell your brother Yusuf. I miss him, okay?
Okay.
Big breath in there, ready? And then all the way out there. Good. Relax. Whoa! That was amazing on your side. Now, how old are you now?
9.
Big breath in there, honey. All the way out. Relax. Oh my goodness. You're making some noise. She loves her dust, don't she? Ooh, that was a good one, huh? Yep, you know what to do, sweetheart. Just relax there, honey. There you go. Wonderful. Good. Ooh, that was so good.
That felt good.
Take a big breath in, Eamon. Let it out. Perfect. Breath in. All the way out. Your dad sure is noisy, isn't he? One more. Breath in. Eamon needs every single segment adjusted. He works hard. Let's get this bottom leg straight, sir. Bring it here. You work today, Eamon? Yes, of course he does. And a breath in there, sir. Get it all the way up. Relax it. There. Very nice. And then all the way out. There. There we go. Awesome. Called a long axis hip distraction. Gaps the hip joint, the actual hip joint. Brings synovial fluid to the joint. And it feels wonderful, doesn't it, Eamon?
Yes.
Eamon comes in at 5'5" and he leaves at 5'7".
Yes. Anytime I come here, I feel better.
You are no longer vertically challenged after this adjustment. There.
I feel total when I leave out here too.
That's right. This is a cervical distraction manually. There you go. Awesome.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. And then you want to do the knee chest?
Yes.
Let it all the way out. Relax. Good. Big breath in. Let it all the way out. Relax. Very nice, Eamon. Very nice. It's called a knee chest adjustment for the L5 vertebrae. Awesome. There you go, Eamon.
Thank you, Doc.
Good to see you, brother.
Good.
Oh, yes.
I'm good.
There you go, Eamon.
Thank you, Doctor.
My name is Sela and I love coming to Dr. Baker. Sometimes I come back from roller coasters and my neck really hurts and he cracks it like and it feels so good.
How long have you been coming here?
Since I was born.
Oh my gosh. She's been coming here since she was born, Dad? Yes, she is.
It feels like just so good. I can't even say how good it was.
A ystrap adjustment. It's really good for decompression, especially of the cervical spine. So do these pulls and hold, it decompresses the cervical spine, a lot of times into the upper thoracic spine as well. Helps to open up those joint spaces. Helps hydrate those discs. Pump those discs as well. Helping to take pressure off the uncinate joints. At the end, nice, easy pull.
Girl, you gave me the nicest 5-star review. Yeah. Just keeping it real.
There's more where that came from.
There's more. Oh, girl. Big breath in there.
Yes.
And all the way out there. Good, relaxing, good, nice and easy. I got you. Amazing. We're going down here to number 6 and 7. Breath in there. Let it all the way out. Relax. The famous knife edge adjustment. Love it on your side. Big breath in there. Let it all the way out there. Good, relax, nice and easy.
Oh yeah.
Lynn loves her adjustments, don't you, Lynn?
I do.
Big breath in there, huh? And then all the way out there, good. Relax your hips there, relax. There you go.
This is the scariest part here for me.
This is an amazing neck adjustment, right? Good. Let's go right to the left there. Lift your chin. I got you.
Oh my God, Jesus.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Lynn.
You gotta give me a second.
Okay, well, take your time,
Don't eat my
huh?
anxiety.
Take your time.
Sorry. Anxiety. Ooh, stop. Oh my God.
You're welcome.
Oh my God.
I told you this
Did
is
you
the
hear
honor.
that?
Of course we heard that. That was an amazing adjustment. Lynn, how would you describe chiropractic the first 3 days to our YouTube family?
I wish I would have came here sooner.
That's
It's wonderful.
awesome. Thank you for that, Lynn.
Been in pain 10+ years now.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Life is too short to live with pain, isn't it? Yes, it is.
You're giving me the quality of life back.
And just think, we've only known each other 72 hours.
I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
No, that's awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I was crying because I could walk up my steps. One of the questions that you guys asked.
Yeah.
Are you out of breath when you go up the steps?
Yeah.
Well, of course I am.
Yeah.
You like you was watching me. Of course I am.
Yeah.
It's done better. I'm serious. I can go up the steps.
You've only been in 3 days.
Yes, I just moved into that place. I was just about to cut my lease short because I can't recycle.
And look, it's already changing. That's great. Good job, girl. Hey, I'll see you next week. We had an amazing first week, didn't we?
Yes.
All right, so Lynn, the next thing that we're going to do is called a Titron scan. Okay, so what this is, it's a thermal or a heat scan. I'm going to scan from your low back, like right here, all the way up to the top of your cervical spine. And what we're checking for is nerve damage.
Okay.
So when we talked about the subluxation, that's when your spine's out of alignment, is pinching a nerve caused by stress, trauma, and poor posture. This is going to show us if you have any nerve damage as a result of that, okay? So you're just going to have a seat right here, and you're going to face the door. Your neck looks straight ahead as I roll up to your neck, okay? Now when I get up to your neck, continue to look straight ahead for me. This shows your scan, okay? So Dr. Baker will look at this before he comes in. All of the circles, the green dots, that's normal. Anything that's not that is a sign of nerve damage. So you have multiple areas with nerve damage, and the moderate is the orange color, and then it goes mild and then severe. So I don't see any severe on there right now.
Good.
But, that means you got here in time, but you definitely have subluxations that's causing nerve damage. So that's what Dr. Baker's gonna do when he adjusts you. He's gonna remove the interference, put the spine back in alignment, and that will take the pressure off those nerves and reduce the nerve damage.
Yes,
A
definitely.
lot
That's
in the
where my
thoracic
pain is.
region and then here in the lumbar.
That's exactly where I feel the pain at.
All right, guys, this is Taylor here, long-term patient. He's in my top 100 most likable patients. Kidding, Taylor, you're much higher than that. All righty, good. So we're gonna do the infamous Y-strap adjustment. You can see as I traction his neck, loosening up the muscles, tendons, and ligaments. And you can actually see all the way down to his low back opening up. And then we'll come back up to the neck there. Watch his neck traction out. Traction, relax it. There we go. What'd you think, Taylor?
Oh, great as usual.
Great as usual, awesome. Good afternoon, everybody. It's Dr. Baker. So Mike has been a long-time patient of mine. Mike, how long have you been a patient?
Since 94.
Since 1994. And Mike actually lost his leg in a motorcycle accident. So I'm actually going to adjust his hip by actually tractioning out on the prosthetic device here and tractioning out. And even with a prosthetic leg, Mike still gets benefit from chiropractic care. So check this out, everybody. Good. And I adjusted his hip. And Mike, how'd that feel?
Good.
Excellent. Very good. Thank you. All right. Well, usual suspects.
Yeah, I'm gonna get someone to take a look at my shoulder a little bit further because it's starting to hurt a lot.
Is it?
And worse, yeah.
Well, the first step is to get like an MRI to rule out like a.
Which I'd rather not, but of course that may just be it.
Yeah. Well,
So you know,
that'll
you are
evaluate
eligible
the.
for
Yeah. This is
vascular
the
today
rotator
until
cuff muscles.
January. So just next time you come in, it will be our
Put that
cash.
in there. All the way out.
Okay.
Relax it. Ooh, there. Beautiful adjustment. Good. Good. Awesome. Deep breath in. Let it all the way out.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
All the way out. There you go.
That was the adjustment of my life.
Oh, it was the adjustment of your life. That's wonderful.
That was a lot better than any other good adjustment.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Did you get that on camera?
I just got it, yeah.
That's awesome. The adjustment of his life. You make me happy, James. Right. There we go. Awesome. Good. Relax. You like YouTube? This is called the ystrap, James. I think this might be your dad's favorite adjustment now.
I've heard you say that.
You have you? Oh, you heard your dad say that?
I've heard both of you.
It was the distraction, but this
Yeah.
is
So I used to use my hands, but then this is I can generate more of a traction on your dad. He likes that better. Come over here, James. Come over here. Watch your dad's neck stretch out. This is really healthy for him. See how it stretches?
Yeah, it's kind of like a turtle and they're like in their shell a little bit and then like I'm out of my shell! Yay! Like my neck is out of my shell.
We need James on our marketing team. I couldn't have said that any better. I really couldn't have. So good. Woo! So good.
That one was
Eamon, you need this. You like my hands better? Okay. That might I think, you know what? I think it's getting better, isn't it?
yeah.
I can feel the relief even deeper. So.
Yeah, I'm shut down to the middle.
Good.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Yep, thanks.
All right, we have Miss Tiffany here. She's going to experience her first ystrap. You excited? I am. I'm excited. All right, so we're going to traction your neck out. Wonderful. Do you feel that traction in your spine?
Yes.
Good. Great. So this pumps the discs up, rehydrates the discs that are desiccated or degenerated, takes the pressure off the uncinate processes. And I know Tiffany can feel that. I can see it in her expressions. We're gonna warm up the tendons, ligaments. We're gonna give you a nice impulse when you're ready. Awesome.
Wow.
I know, right? Look at that smile. Love it. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Where did you feel it the most?
A little bit in my middle and then one about that.
Hi, Daniel. You ready for me? Mom, how long have we been adjusting Daniel? How old was this song?
Good. All right. You're
A couple
welcome.
days, wasn't he?
You never done
Or
it.
was it weeks?
Maybe a few
3 weeks, 3 weeks. Are you ready for me, buddy? Take a big breath in, bud. Let it all the way out. Good, relax. I got you. There you go. Good.
Just today, him and Emily were pretending to do adjustments on our coffee
Okay.
table.
That was a good reminder, huh? Were you doing adjustments? Okay, good. You crack me up, buddy. You are so funny. Just relax. There you go. There you go. Good job. You did so good. Okay, let's check your neck. Good. There you go. Good job, little buddy. You're all set. Okay. Lollipop time. Good job. Good job, Daniel. And all the way out. Perfect. Okay, one more right here. And a big breath in, little buddy. Let it all the way out. There you go. Just bring your shoulder back. Good. Whoa, you're making some noise. Good. There you go. You're all set. Breath. All the way up. Awesome. Deep breath there. All the way up. Awesome. Great. Yeah. So Ty, for somebody that's never had this, describe it. So how would you describe it? How does it feel?
It feels like you're just stretching out my back more than anything.
Yeah.
It's really relaxing.
Awesome, great. So what we're gonna do with Ty here, we're gonna basically warm up his neck. So we're gonna do some pumping motion here, which will help relax his neck muscles, warming up his tendons, muscles, and ligaments. And then he's going to hold on to the sides of the table. And then once we feel he's warmed up, I'll give him a nice little impulse like that. How's it feel, Ty?
I feel very relaxed.
Awesome, great. Good job.
Hi there, I'm Gail. I am the practice manager here at Baker Chiropractic. I think one of the most common questions I get, the top one is, does insurance cover chiropractic care? It's a really simple process for us to check your insurance. You go to our website, www.bakerchiropractic.org, click on the link for patients, and then select new patients. When you scroll down about halfway down, there's an insurance benefit field. Fill that form out for us. That goes directly to our billing department. As a courtesy, we're able to check your chiropractic benefits for you, get back to you by the end of the day or at the latest by the next day, and we can let you know exactly what you'll be responsible for, if anything, when you come in for your chiropractic visit, and then we can get you started right away. That way you can get started working on fixing your problem and also have some insurance benefits to take care of that for you too.
All right, let's give Jesse an amazing adjustment. Jesse's ready for an amazing adjustment. Yes. Take a big breath in there, Jesse. Let it all the way out. Drop your shoulders. Yes, sir. There you go. Great. Big breath in there. Let it all the way out there, Jesse. That's perfect. That's a wonderful adjustment. Let it all the way out there. Relax your hip towards me. That's amazing. And then all the way out. Jesse always has. There you go. Jesse always has an interesting pair of shoes every time I see him. So now we're going to do manual release of the LES. That stands for lower esophageal sphincter. And when I do this, effectively, what happens to your symptoms, Jesse?
I do get some relief.
Yes. Relief from your symptom of what?
Just intra-abdominal pressure.
Do you ever get acid reflux?
I do not.
No, good.
Let's not jinx it.
Let's not. Yeah, let's not. You, that's good, Jesse. We're going down here to the C2 vertebrae. Whoa, that was amazing. Love it. Just get these vertebrae perfect. Here we go. Take a big breath in, Lorenzo. Let it all the way out. Relax it. Whoa. Big breath in, sir. Let it all the way out. There you go. One up on your side. Did you say you're going to combine training? When does that start? Lorenzo's trained to be a professional football player, so we have to get him perfect. Big breath in there. Let it all the way out. Good. Relax. Right, Lorenzo? Go this way first. Awesome. Good, Lorenzo. Everybody, I want to show you guys something. So we had a new patient come in the other day, and this is the importance of taking x-rays. He forgot to tell me these are 2 artificial hips. So look at right here. See the screws there, the hardware. So when a patient comes in, this is really important to take x-rays, okay? Now look at this other picture right here. So this is his lateral projection of his lumbar spine. He has a condition called spondylolisthesis. So this L5 vertebrae, look how it's slipped backward relative to the ones above it. And then look at this right here. This is the abdominal aorta, and look at the sclerosing right there. And this could actually be a contraindication for a chiropractic adjustment because there's a potential there for injury. So that's why this patient's x-rays are very important to be reviewed before any adjustment. It's Dr. Baker. I'm here with Patty. So Patty had a pinched nerve in her upper neck, the first cervical vertebrae, that was causing extreme vertigo. So Patty, was it about 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
You first came in, you were walking into walls. I thought you'd had a few before you came to see me, Patty.
That's what I felt like.
But you really didn't. So tell everybody how you felt.
Well, when I first came in, it was like, I've had inner ear before, but this was horrible because instead of being dizzy, it was like everything around me was moving.
Exactly.
So I wasn't seeing like double, it was like I was seeing quadruple. So.
And how did that affect your daily activities?
I basically just, every time it got bad, I just went lay down.
Exactly.
Luckily I work at
And then when I looked at her, she had a condition called nystagmus. Her eyes were just going backward and forward really fast, so she couldn't focus.
Yeah.
So fast forward, it's been 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You walk in today after Memorial Day, and I could tell the smile was back on your face.
Yes.
Tell everybody how you felt.
I feel really good. I've only had a few dizzy spells, and like I said, thank God it's gone.
Absolutely. And here's why it got better. When Patty first came in, she had a subluxation of this first cervical vertebrae, and that caused the pinching of the nerves that go to the ear, the nose, and the throat. So by adjusting her C1 vertebrae, that resolved her vertigo. And this is a really common condition we see here at the clinic, but a lot of people don't even know that chiropractic is a great vehicle to help vertigo. Would you recommend this for somebody who has vertigo,
definitely,
Patty?
because I came in and said, can you do something about this?
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story, Patty. There's somebody out there right now that has vertigo and they have no idea that chiropractic can help. So thank you so much.
See, Doc.
Appreciate it. Loves his chiropractic adjustments, which we will demonstrate in a moment. Good. Good job, Todd. And then deep breath. All the way out. There. Perfect. That's good. Just relax. Keep some pressure right there. The left side over here and relax it. Drop that left. Great. Perfect. Very good. Is that the best?
Especially when it's done right.
That's good, exactly.
What do you like about Baker Chiropractic Wellness? What's different?
Top to bottom, thorough, absolutely everything you could ever want. And you walk out after a treatment and you actually feel better.
I appreciate it.
Oh, it's nerve.
How's all the lychee stuff coming?
Well, I think that's my problem.
Okay.
And I got word that I was going to have to float. I got really stressed. And my back started hurting.
And it starts here, there's swelling right here, Gail, and it goes down here, doesn't it?
Yep.
I got you.
Right
I
there.
got you. That's called the sciatic nerve.
Oh, yeah.
Some people call it the psychotic nerve because it drives you crazy.
Yep.
So we will sedate it.
And I had to float.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't do lactation. I had
Right. Awesome. What do you think? Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. I love it. You got your first adjustments.
Which is horrifying.
This is great. Oh yeah. We're gonna do a whole video series on people's first reactions. They need it. He likes his hips adjusted, his knees, his ankles, us these, everything. You like it all. This is my star football player right here, buddy. There we go. This. Perfect. Let's do some knees. So Steve had surgery on this knee. The adjustments have really helped open up that space. Awesome. I think he likes his ankles done.
Just drop that left side.
Going into a crisis, you're either in the middle of a crisis or coming out of a crisis. That's the whole synopsis of life. It's how you respond to those things, what gets you out of those things. It's up to you. But we're going to share your success story here in a minute. Finish your sets. I'm going to be right back with you.
Okay. Thank you, doctor.
Yes.
Okay, that's what should be on YouTube. Okay, you need to get that kind of stuff. No, look at me. I'm serious.
I'm looking at you, Camilla.
I used to be in broadcasting, okay?
Okay.
Sportscasting in
Okay.
Chicago.
I can
and
tell.
Back and covered the Bengals Frenchies.
Yeah.
And look at me.
I am looking at you, Camilla.
It's just a. Okay, here's the deal. That. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Oh
come
my
on.
gosh. That's what you need on YouTube.
I'm going to make some adjustments. I'll be right
Oh
back
my
with
gosh. Yeah. I mean, you gotta add the process in. It's not just chiropractic. It's also your mental state and your spiritual state. That's what takes you where you are, and that's what makes him different, unique, and special. Yes, it is. So, I fell back in January, and I'd already had some hip problems and some little bit of leg problems, and I was just feeling really down, and I was struggling, and then one day I couldn't even walk. And so I was at school and I was using 2 crutches just to get around. The pain was unbelievable, it was unbearable, and my right leg kept giving out. And it was tough. And then I talked to my friend, Cindy Ipack, and she said Ron had come in here. And Ron's a big guy, and he had 3 or 4 guys literally carry him in because he couldn't walk. I think he fell off a horse because Cindy's a big horse person. Ron had 3 or 4 guys come in with him, actually carry him in. He walked out of here, walked out of here. Cindy said, Patrick Baker is a miracle worker. He is a miracle man. I've had some rough times in between, ups and downs, little struggles with the legs and the hips, but he's there. And he reminds me to believe in the process, and that's why I'm still here, and I'm on my way. Every day and every way, I'm getting better and better and better. Thanks, Patrick Baker. Thanks, Jesus.
My son, he recommended Dr. Baker, and I found out that not only did my son come here, but my wife and my 2 infant grandsons. They are now 17 and 14, and they still come to this day for adjustment. They play sports and what have you. So the whole family is a community effort to get here. And I've been coming to Dr. Baker for at least 10, if not 15 years, if not longer. I came when I had a back problem from work, and he took care of it, and I've been coming here ever since, just for routine maintenance. And that every day I come here, it's just, I come every other Monday, and it helps adjust me, and I tell my friends about it. Back pain was my lower back from work and everything, and I would wake up and it was just tremendous. And I would come in here, and between the doc doing the adjustment and getting a massage, it just helped. It helped drastically. He said, Dad, he said, you really need to go see Dr. Baker. And I said, well, I said, okay. And it's just, that's what it was. I mean, I went on his recommendation, and it's been great ever since.
What's going on, everybody? Hey, we want to appreciate you guys for watching our channel. Make sure you guys get involved. Like, subscribe, hit notifications, and get involved. Comment on our content. We want to see what you guys think about it. If there's anything you guys want to see, let us know. I'll see you next time.